Hi, hi everybody. Oh, that's so funny that just happened. I was coming on today just spontaneously to talk about something else, but really what it's about is about being your authentic true self. So mistakes at all, right? I just started talking and the words didn't come out right. So what? That's me. What I actually was going to talk about was following your intuition. And that's actually the same as being your authentic self. And my question to you is, how often do you pause and actually listen to your intuition and then follow it? There's two things. It's, can you pause? Do you pause to actually get quiet, clear your mind, go a little empty in a good way, detach yourself from all the chaos that's going on outside. There's so much that could and that does tempt me to worry, but there's no use in worrying. It doesn't do any good. So why do it? Yes, we need to think, we need to be informed, we need to be aware, we need to be judicious, we need to discern, and we need to take action on the things that require action for sure. But how do we really know what those things are if we don't check in with our true selves, our heart space, our intuition, our creative spirit? So that's what I've been doing and training myself to do personally a lot more over the last 2 years, actually. And not to go more into exactly what I'm doing or how I'm doing it, suffice it to say that it is amazing, more and more rewarding when I really do this for myself. So my intuition today was saying, hey, go live. I haven't gone live for a while. Another thing my intuition has been telling me a lot over the last weeks and maybe a couple months now is to get back to my violin. I haven't performed in quite a while and I haven't been practicing. My students all know this. But I practice what in the Alexander technique we call the use of the self. How am I using myself in everyday life? And that is what I call the primary practice. It's the most important thing that you can do. It's to get to know yourself and to work on, to practice basically getting out of your own way. And that involves taking time to pause, go inward, and connect with your true self, who you really are. And if you're not used to doing that, you may have no idea. So that requires practice. It's a skill, intuition. Listening to your intuition and following it is a skill, and sometimes it's really scary. So I've been listening, and I was in Uruguay without my violin, and I kind of missed it, and that was a nice thing. And so now I'm back. I just got back a couple days ago. I had lent my violin to my son, Raphael, and I just texted him a little bit ago, and he called me back. I asked him when he can come over. He's at the University of Cincinnati College Conservatory of Music, doing his master's in violin performance, and so he lives like 5 minutes away. That doesn't mean I see him that often, but he can just pop over. And I also texted, can you bring my violin back when you're ready? And so I talked to him on the phone, and he said, I don't think I'll ever be ready to bring it back because it's magic. He really, really likes playing my violin. So I said, well, I don't know, I was thinking, and he said, well, my recital is in the end of April. So I said, well, how about this? I really would like to get back to my violin. So can you bring it over and then you can have it for April? He was so happy. It makes me so, so happy that my son loves playing on my violin. It's definitely better than the one he has. Mine's a modern Italian. It's from 1986, and I was the first person to play it. It was made by Sergio Peresson, who was a modern Italian maker, no longer living, but he lived in Haddonfield, New Jersey. And when I was 16, we went over to look for violins, and someone had recommended him. So we went to his shop, and I'm just remembering the story now. My parents had arranged all of this, of course, and they took me there. And he brought out a violin, And I started playing, and as soon as I started playing, he said, "Stop, no, no, no." And he took the violin and took it back, and went to the back of his house and came back with a good violin. So yeah, I was the first one to play it, and it was a really good one. And I liked it, so it became my violin. It has gone through thick and thin with me since age 16. Lots of ups and downs, and it served me very, very well. I often talk about the relationship with your instrument. It's kind of like a human relationship in some ways. It's gone through a lot with me, and it's gone through periods of really not sounding good, and then really opening up. And it was so obvious that it was reflecting my state of being at the time. I was going through challenging periods, and it just sounded bad. My violin was closed, it wasn't speaking, it was shut down, and it sounded really bad. And things changed completely in my life, and lo and behold, my violin started opening up and sounding amazing. So it's interesting that Raphael decided to use the word "it's magic" when he talked about my violin just now. I just find that my life is becoming more and more magical, so it makes sense that the violin is kind of reflecting that. So something to think about. Anyway, I do have some new things up my sleeve. If you have any kind of performance anxiety and you're looking for a more magical way out of it that really works, it's logical also. It's really very much about getting out of your own way and listening to the wisdom that is in your heart, in your spirit already. You have that powerful self-confidence inside of you already. So it's a matter of uncovering it, connecting with your essential nature that is powerful and beautiful and brilliant and imperfect. But that's okay. We are made that way. So perfectly imperfect. So it's a matter of really learning how to accept that and thrive with it all. If you're interested in learning more about this, or if you have physical pain, it often goes along with the performance anxiety. So thank you so much for watching, and I would love to hear from you. Let me know what you think about following your intuition, and do you do it? Just give me a yes or no if you want a quick, easy way to respond to this. Do you follow your intuition? Do you listen to it? Do you pause to listen and then act on it? That's a big ask sometimes. Like I said, it can be really scary, but it's a skill and you do get better at it. I promise. I've been practicing this more and more, very, very consciously, and it does become rather magical, and it really works. And you can pretty much create whatever you want when you know how to do this and you really want to change something. Or it's not really so much change. It's not about changing yourself or fixing yourself. It's just really getting to know yourself and being yourself. So don't think about it as work or changing. It's more being. It's really about being who you already are, your authentic, true self, but then daring to share it with the world. So thanks for being here and listening. And please answer my question. Do you do it? And let me know more about how this lands for you. Okay, sending you lots of love and a very happy day. Bye-bye.